savage.
What's up? What's up, guys, and welcome to the Barcelona Sprint Championship. We have a a fantastic race coming to you today, and a number of different drivers fighting for the championship this race. And yeah, things are going to get quite intense. We have Horchy and Carpenter really have it going at it. So everything is very much in the balance at the moment. And right now we've just come back from a bit of a break. Like we have had the 4 hours of Spa. Well, no, we haven't.
No,
We've come
unfortunately,
back from the 5 hours of the Hungaroring actually.
I am back. I am back. So
Everyone is back and
yeah.
ready to rumble.
So, folks, as Pranch just said, welcome back after the Christmas break. Hope everybody had a nice Christmas and a New Year. Me, yep. Santa Claus did bring me what I want. See whether it actually works in the rest of the year. What about you, Pran? Did you get what you wanted?
I got everything and more, mate. I was over the moon. It's the first time I've ever got a Christmas present, so it was pretty damn good for me. So, I mean, I can't complain right now. My Christmas was brilliant. And yeah, I got a wheel, so I can actually like race on my own back without anything else going on.
What did you get?
I got a Logitech G29, just a normal like.
Yeah, I've got one.
Budget wheel, innit?
Yeah, I've got one myself, mate. What I use.
Yeah.
Well, you'll get.
Everything's really cool right now. Like, I'm setting it up to my liking, and everything's really good going well for me at the moment. So.
Does that mean I'm not going to see any more punches?
If I gain any more talent, I may start racing a little bit.
Well, we'll see about that.
Talent is very few and far with me.
It's backed off with me a long time ago, mate. Believe me. Right. Well, today we are at Barcelona. As you can see, we got quite a pack today. We got 23 drivers. We have a reasonable day in store.
We have a decent turnout.
Yeah, very decent.
We have a decent turnout, all things considered. I mean, there's a 24 hours of Dubai and the virtual Le Mans series going on.
Yeah, that's true. And
we've actually all these people, so
we've actually just hit 27 players.
Yeah, fantastic turnout. So this is all going to be very, very interesting. I can guarantee you this.
I'm going to be very, very interested because today is going to be, hopefully, good race. The last race in Zander, that was just absolutely fantastic from start to finish. We got a few new.
It was very, very intense.
Yeah, I mean we've got the usual suspects. We've got Peloton, Van der Waal, Peelen, Karpinen, Brunschitz. Where's
every single person?
Una, who's Una at the moment is actually our championship leader. So he's the one with bullseye on his back at the moment. Everybody else, Wozniak, Seidman, Wilson, Vanderlyn, Carter, Turnbull, they're all faces we know, which is great. So, what are we going to see today? What do you reckon? Barcelona, what car's going to shine today?
Well, I mean, the McLarens are stable, so I think they'll be all right. I think from driving the track, I found some of the corners are really unstable on the front. Like, the car won't turn in because the fronts just won't budge. So, I have a feeling the cars that are front engine will probably do alright for this track, I feel like. I don't know whether anyone else has anything else. to contest, but I mean, I have a feeling that front engine cars are gonna really shine today. What about you?
I'm
What do you think about the
the
race?
oh, Aston only a
That's surprising.
tables. But on this
Mhm.
circuit, Bentley, that can climb around.
Yeah,
Little that'll help her at the start and the end.
yeah, it will do.
The all drivers are just being which is the RoboCop Timu, yellow or Pran?
What's that?
Yeah, RoboCop. Right, you're like RoboCop.
Nice.
Okay,
Uh,
how are we going to deal with? Oh,
quickly go on to comms chat. Just a second.
so we have 10 minutes of free practice left. We should start seeing some times now of these guys. We have been seeing 143s, 144. Well, actually, it's 144s, 145s. Track's a bit hot at the moment, as you can see. Track temperature of 41 degrees and an air temperature of 31 degrees. No wind today, but geez, Louise, that's not a good place to park a car.
Exactly. Good. Did they just
Right.
one sec? Be right back.
Thank you, T. Here we go, as they say.
Right. So everything seems to be in order at the moment. People are just starting to get into a rhythm.
Big boys, why can't I see the lead?
When do the timing screens ever work, though, mate? That's the question.
Oh, there we go. We've actually got too many races today.
Exactly. I mean,
Fills my screen
I
with
haven't got
love.
enough devices at the moment to watch every race.
Right, so we have an Audi at the moment that in pre-practice is showing his teeth, followed by the Bentley, and then a bimbo, I was going to say, BMW. What are we looking at? Are we looking at an M4 or the M6?
Let me have a look. Just a second. That is the M6.
At the M6? Well, that's a brave driver.
Yep. I know, right? I love the BMW M6 to bits, but the ACC devs hate it.
Yeah, that's
They
a depth.
absolutely hate it.
Well, evidently they give the new M4 a bit of love, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. The M4 is beautiful in terms of driving, so much so that they have a ballast in most championships for it at the moment.
Yeah.
It's that good. That says it all, really, doesn't it?
It certainly does. There was me wondering, why does my camera keep switching to? And I realised I had it set on autopilot.
There you go.
So as you can see at the moment, 144s are there. Now, when we get the cooler temperature of the actual race, are we going to start seeing 143s, I reckon?
That's a bit optimistic.
You never know.
I mean, they're getting high 44s at the minute. Alien Phase is like 42, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at the track temperature at the moment. It's tracking the air temperature.
To be fair, it is good.
So it is.
So, yeah, to be fair, if they genuinely do push it, I think they'll be at a decent position.
I think we'll get a 43.
Well, that's fair enough. Maybe a high 43, that's probably the...
Yeah, it'll be a high 43. It
goal.
won't be... I don't think it'll be a low to mid. I think it'll be a high 43.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see. But 6 minutes of free practice left. Let's have a quick look at that lovely big boat of a Bentley as he comes down into the first corner.
Oh, that's one way to put it.
Oh, where did that just come from? Just get closer to your mic.
Yeah,
Oh,
significantly closer.
Hey, that'd be why.
Yeah, I've got onto my headset instead of my earphones.
Alright. You scared the living bejesus out of me.
I just don't want to sound as groggy, innit?
We'll wait and see, my friend. Wait and see. Now, what was a good thing? I can't remember. Rain.
Side of first time Indianapolis.
What? That
But right now,
that you giving us some other commentary there.
I will do now though, because Pelton seems to be doing some push laps at the moment. That Audi is looking pretty strong in this really tight field at the moment.
Yeah, this Bentley that we're watching at the moment, Van der Waal isn't doing too badly. He's just off the pitch. But let's have a look at the M6, see how he is doing.
I just think he's so brave just driving that thing. It's a bus. It's literally a bus.
If you can make these things work, though, if you're a good driver, you can make any car.
Exactly.
You just gotta know what you're doing. I know for a fact I'm a shit driver, so I don't even try and make any. On the side of my car, it's got my name, JL, and then my second driver is Miss Daisy, you see.
By the way, we're coming up to 29 drivers at the moment,
29?
which is unbelievable.
29, that means I'm going to have to...
And I've seen more Ferraris and Bentleys than I thought there'd be. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 Bentleys, and then 1, 2, 5 Ferraris as well. Damn.
Oh.
So a pretty varied field here at the moment.
Certainly is.
Just,
We've got 3
it's
minutes
good
left.
to see it right now.
This is going to be an interesting one. Right. Evidently, we are now on the next. That's so. Oh shit, because you've gone out first. So here we go, following Daniel Brunschitz around for the first lap of the race today. Just warning you, if the cameras go bananas, that's because I've forgotten how to use them, so don't worry. I'm not having a fit or anything.
I'm kind of looking at Peltonen right now.
Are you going to watch Peltonen?
Yeah. Just having a scope around, you know?
What numbers he come out as? He's number 18
Yeah.
at the moment, so... welcome to anybody on YouTube at the moment. I'm sorry I haven't got that open. If I can find it. And I am talking about YouTube right now. JL Motorsports. Where are we? There we are, Barcelona. And we have one person watching. Thank you very much, whoever that is. But right now, Daniel is coming round to start his lap. Get on his tail, eh? Let's see how he does this lap. Here we go, coming down into the first corner. Nice Elf, and then round into Renault. You think they got the car sponsors by any chance? Here we go, the long right-hander, which is the turn 3. Here we go, coming out, getting the power down on that. Into Repsol. I always find that one hard. Always. Coming out of there into Seat. Again, nice tight. Power down. Not wiggling too much.
There. I find this section the hardest.
Or 7 and 8.
Just won't turn. It refuses to.
Right, here we go. Fastest part of the track. Well, besides the big straight at the beginning, but you know. Here we go. Heavy braking into turn 10. Down to first gear, maybe second. Well, second, maybe first, depending on the car. Get yourself out of there. Right now we're in 12. Banca de Sabadell, and we're gonna come into Euro car. Now the tricky part, 14, 15. Just what?
A bit wide there. God, just the cloud into the curves there. God.
Here we go. So
he's just 144.5.
144.5.
Lap time there.
No, that's actually quicker than anybody was doing in pre-practice, but again, temperature-wise, we are still looking at a 31-degree air temperature and a 39-degree track temperature, as Peloton has just come out and done a 144.2. So he's just taken 3 tenths off Daniel. As we look,
yeah,
this is definitely going to start to be in a look race. Mr. Smith there. Dan Smith.
He seems rapid. Damn.
Yeah, he does. He's also new. I don't recognise the name, so welcome, Dan. Welcome very much. It's nice to see you. But here we go. People are starting Newworth. Just come back with just under half a second off the leader.
Yeah.
Not a bad
Just
time.
Just a quick note to the people that are on Twitch. Thank you for joining us. We've got 8 people watching currently. Hopefully you all are having a great day, and hopefully we see a great race full of action today.
Oh yes. McLaren looks nice and stable today. A bit wide there. Aston Martin behind him, nice and tight. What are we doing? Daniel Brunschitz has now got within 2 hundredths of a
Darren's
second.
he's using all the track. You saw coming out of the first corner. He was literally he pays for the whole track and he's going to use it.
No, I know, I
Full
know.
commit. Full commit. Gets it turned in and it's all sorted from there.
Well, here we go. We've got one of the championship leaders carpeting in the Lexus, our lone Lexus. Usually, is this lone Lexus today? He certainly is. But he's
Yeah.
usually a good little flyer, and he does. He gets that up within half a second of the leader. So not bad. You can watch him, and I bet you he'll come down a bit. So what else are we looking at? New Year's. It is the new boy up in the top. Our BMW Palin, he is down in 9th at the moment. Mr. Hooner, he has managed to get himself up within 8/10. May not be his track today, but in that, you never know. His tactics are a bit strange as well. They were last couple of races. Oh, coming up to 12 minutes. Look at the leader at the moment. Doing too good at the moment. Last lap, maybe he had a bit of traffic, so have to wait and see. Looks like he's got a little bit of free air. What are we going to see today? What are we going to see with these guys? It looks like he's trying to back himself up a little so that he can get some distance to run down into turn 1. So, let's stay on board.
Yeah, let's have a look at him. And don't you just love the sound of the Lexus? So aggressive and raw.
Another car that is difficult to get the best out of as well, though.
Uses all the track. He has a bit of traffic to contest to though. But he deals with it fantastically. Going to this section's very tricky because you have to be very throttle wary. You can't just go full pelt. And this is a very difficult section on track because it's a lot of demand on the front tyres. But he deals with that well as well. Uses all the track, giving him as much turning. And then uses a little bit of the curb, not too much so as to unsettle the car. And now goes into a little kink to the left. And still looks very, very stable. Coming into the fast section of the track. Down into the big boy straight. And a heavy brake zone from here. And now we're going through the little S's and down into the last sort of chicane section. Deal with the traffic well there. Slightly sliding, coming into the last little bit of chicane, and he can bust a lap. Right. So
Actually,
it seems like
that's a
Up in,
144.1 for Peloton.
yeah.
Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Must be, what to say, folks, you'll have to bear with us with the robot voice at the moment. We can't seem to sort that out. As soon as I can, I will, but unfortunately right now, qualifying comes first. Oh, where were we? Right.
So
What are we
Tom
going to
Cruise sets
see?
out for another lap.
The
Do you
Audi.
think there's going to be any like dark horses in this race?
Oh, you see, there you go. Another good question because I know we do have some very good drivers. Um, at the moment, Timu Karppinen, he's good, you know, he could be a bit of a dark horse. Orchie Hooner as well.
Do you
Won
think
several
Wilson can put on a
races.
challenge?
Um, Now, and of course, our present leader. Whoa, Daniel Brunschitz, where did you just come from?
Oof,
144.1. So again, Daniel has
really,
what? Peloton is now 200ths behind Daniel. Now let's get on board with Mo as we just swap back again. And now we're down to 8 thousandths of a second. I think we're going to have a good race here today between these two.
everything is going to be really close. It just depends on who's got the better race setup. Because right now, they're very, very equal in terms of quality setup.
Yeah. Oh, I do love it when it gets like this. By the way, chat, if there is somebody you want me to watch in the race, as quick as it's going to be, then let me know and I'll try and give them some airtime. I will try and give as many as I can airtime, but we got a big pack today. So I will try my best as we're just watching Daniel going into the pits. So I will move around. Let's have a look. Who can we go for? Who's not in the pits then?
Have a look at Smith.
Car
I think
number
he's starting a lap.
position.
Number 420. The McLaren.
I've done McLaren. Gotcha.
And Smith looking like he could be rapid as well. Let's have a look.
It looks like people are starting to get on to their final little tweaks. We have 6 minutes left on qualifying. Top 3 have been in the pits. Done some tweaks, get some new tyres. See what he can do. Daniel Brunschitz will be on his out lap. So we'll watch Dan here, Dan Smith.
There's 6 minutes to go, so theoretically they'll probably have they'll only really have time for 2 timed laps in the best of situations, or they'll take a bit of time to focus, get the setup slightly better, and then go up for an almighty lap right at the end. Either way though, this is going to be really close.
Certainly is. As we watch the McLaren now.
Carpenter gains two tenths.
Does he come upward a 144.2? So he drags himself up to third. I say drags, that's the wrong sense of the word. He pulls himself up into third at the moment. So let's get over to Daniel, who will be starting his flying lap now. I wonder how sweaty he is in that helmet right now. Well, we all know he's got problems with the helmet,
Let's pretend, shall we?
well,
Look at it.
at 40 degrees on track temperature, I think you'd be very sweaty right now.
Exactly.
Hell were the
Everyone
only
seems to
bird.
be pretty. What I'm happy to see is the fact that there's so many people with such different skill levels. Like you see people doing 144s, and it's fairly consistent. Like in terms of like closeness, I feel like there's going to be a lot of battles in the
Uh,
race that we can look forward to.
there is
'Cause,
as Daniel aborts his
especially,
lap.
yeah, he'll probably just save his fuel and go out for a Hail Mary run right at the end. That's what I feel like. But
He actually,
honestly, though, look at the times from 10th to around about 15th, yeah, and have a look at the timings from like 17th to like
oh yeah,
21st.
there's
Like
gonna be
there will def-
there's
there'll
gonna
be
be
so
little
many
pockets.
four-way battles.
Oh yeah, that's what I like about our little um, league here at
Oh
JL Motorsports. It's like completely forgot where I was and who I was, but that's nothing to do
yeah,
with me. We have such a range of drivers, and it gives us good battles all the way through. As we're watching Daniel again now, this may well be his final run. He'll be able to get this run in and another, but we'll stay for him to see how he does.
that's fuel dependent though. Has he got enough fuel in the tank? Let's have a look.
Yeah, we go. Yeah, Stoner, sorry about the robo voice there. Can't seem to figure out what it is at the moment, so we're gonna have to just bide with that for today, I'm afraid, while we get that sorted. As Daniel comes around now, where are we? We are now turn 4 and 5. Yes, here we go. 5, breaking
Don't
hard.
forget though, Peltonen is on a push lap as well.
I keep an eye on him. I'll keep an eye on Daniel.
He's got a bit of traffic coming into the last chicane though. That's gonna give him a lot of dirty air. He's not gonna like that. No way is he gonna like that.
Alright, let's see. Here comes Daniel down into turn 10. Not even going to try and say that like Cassia. Go for. Then into the Banco and then round into Europa. Here we go. Let's see. We're finishing this lap. How are we doing? Just over the curbs there. Here we go, foot to the floor. What are we going to see? 144.4, so not great from Daniel right now. Our leader. In fact, Carpenter has just pulled one out the bag. Told you that Lexus could do it. Told you.
I mean, that lap time is unbelievable. Especially for that Lexus.
Alright, here we go. The final 30 seconds of qualifying. What are we going to see? Is Schmidt out? Schmidt is out and he is behind the leader as well. So we will see. Top 5 now all have another lap in them. If they are quick, 10 seconds.
I mean, look at this. I mean, people within hundreds of a
Peloton.
second, like the top of
My
literally
God, where did that
100.
come from? Carpenter.
Oh my life, that's a good lap. Oh my. And as the qualifying session ends, we find Carpenter in pole position in the Lexus.
Where did he pull
Unless
that?
has something to say about that. There's Brunchitz or maybe Neuwirth. Let's have a look.
Oh, Dominic, you give us a car number and we will see what we can do.
I know.
That's it. So,
So that's it. So right now, it's literally car number 63 who could have a chance at the moment. He's really pushing her. Like properly pushing. Let's have a look.
Audi
Yeah, that still looks bare quick.
Uncleaver.
Yeah. Everyone's going into the pits now.
Right,
So,
well,
confirmed that pole position goes to Timu Karppinen, which is a fantastic thing considering he was in the sort of sixth, seventh around that until the last lap, which he saved so
Look,
much fuel.
his last
Really
two
pushed
laps
it.
were just unbelievable. He pulled himself up into third, and then from third, he went into first by 5 thousandths of a second over Peloton in that Audi. Daniel
That really
Brunschitz,
was hard for Peltonen, though.
yeah, Brunschitz was a 13 hundredths of a second off the lead, and then position 4, Mr. Schmidt, Dan Smith, 420. He managed fourth, and I completely lost where I was going then. So my apologies. Fourth was 144.280. Now today we've got a big crowd. So yeah, Robo commentator
let's
confirmed.
have
I
a
do
look.
apologise.
Let's have a look. This race is going to be really interesting.
Here we go. Right. Let's see if we can get a nice first corner.
Barcelona is a tricky circuit for first lap shenanigans.
It can be. It can be. But
There's a lot of tight corners right now. It's yeah.
But you never know.
Things are going to be a bit hectic. I feel like.
Well, we'll see. Squeeze me.
Pran?
Yeah. Huh?
Okay, so in Discord you sound good. Dillo,
Yes, sir.
Pran sounds like a robot on stream,
I know. I can't figure why, mate.
and I sound like one too.
Right then.
Shall I leave and rejoin again?
No, it doesn't
No.
matter. Dillo, maybe restart your Discord, mate.
I
Press
can't.
Control
It's
Alt.
not my Discord.
What is it?
It's actually my amp. Something is going on with my amp.
Oh God, because
I,
for people to listen to us like that is ear raping them.
Yeah, that's. If there's anything I can do, tell me.
no, it's if Tom is also on Robo, then that means it is my.
Diallo, have you got two inputs of the source for the voice audio? It sounds like maybe they're being overlaid. You've got more than one source for the audio.
Okay, give us the talk.
Hello.
Hello.
That sounds
Nope.
a bit better.
It's still bad.
Try that.
Copy that.
Yeah, let's stop talking. Let's let Jack deal with it because we're ear raping people right now.
Okay.
But at the present moment, I can't figure it because
I'll DM you, Diallo. I'm going to go back into stewards, but I'll try and get Lewis to.
yes, please, because at the moment I've got everything I should have, where I should have. Oh,
Right, bear with me. Just watching DMs.
put you that. I will also get my level read thoroughly. Right, so here we go. Ouch.
The race is going to begin.
Race will begin in 3.5 minutes, unless the stewards decide they want to change their minds and they're going to be a little bit quicker. But let us see if we can actually give you everybody who is in the race today. So we have 29 actual racers on track today. We have Timu Carpenter in first place. Santeri Peloton in second in the Audi. Daniel Brunschitz in third. Dan Smith in fourth. Newark in fifth. Wilson in sixth. Van der Waal in seventh. And Horchi Huna in eighth. Elliot Savage in ninth. Lucas Pellant in 10th. I do believe that was the one where Dominic wanted me to see. Right, Wozniak car 19 is in 11th. Car 30, Rafael Pio. Sorry about that, just butchered your name. In 12th. 13th, Poliva. Car number 4. Then we have in 14th, 138, Mr. Seitman, Jeff Seitman. Then Justin has... Sorry, Justin, I'm not going to butcher your name. Kasia. And then we have in 16th, Joel Fox, car number 15. Car 24 is in 17th, Jeremy Carter. Stefano Scaruri, car 77th is in 18th. 19th is car 107. For Lipsy, car number 40 is in 20th, James Wilson. Car in 21st, car 51, Mickey Lamborn. Car 31 in 22nd, Wesley Baker. Car 999, Mr. Lindemann, Vander Lindemann in 23rd. Andrew Turnbull, car 52 in 24th. 25th is car 33, which is Lucas Zanelli. 26th is car number 68, Oscar Fleet. Car number 28, which is in 27th, is Alfonso Suti. And then car 28, wrong, 28 is car 7, Cedric Case. Again, if I butcher your name, I do apologise. And in last place, car 29, well, not car 29, in 29th is car number 70, Darrell Baines. My God, I've never had to do that so quick.
Psst, Dino. Can you pause the stream for a minute?
No. Problem is, we're about to start the race.
I know. I'm doing it off of Tom's request. Do you just pause the stream for 2 secs, share screen, and I'll have a quick look over the audio settings. I'm sure the viewers will understand.
Right, I'm actually going to... See, the problem is you need to hear him on the stream.
Yeah, no. I'm just going to make sure that you don't have any like duplicate audio settings or anything. Just
Stream for a minute. We have formation lap anyways, so you have like 2 minutes for Jack to figure it out. If you want to pause the stream and then just make sure your OBS.
Right, okay, folks, I am going to go black for a moment. We will be right back.
I don't want to
Right, folks.
That's the thing.
Here we go. Right, we are about to start. We're going to have to, I'm afraid we're going to have to stick with the robo voice at the moment. We can't seem to figure it out. As per usual, me and my comms do tend to be a pain in the arse. Right, so here we go with Carpenter. Peloton,
One second.
who is going to manage to get this lovely? Here we go. Looks like the Audi's got the drop. Yes, the Audi has got the drop coming into the first corner. Timu on the outside. Okay, let's just check the back. Well, we have had some offs at the back, but overall it looks reasonably clean. Right, back at the front. Again, we still have the Audi and the Lexus giving it a bit of a battle, followed by the McLaren and a Bentley. What are we going to see? Look at this, they're side by side going around all the corners that they should not be going side by side. First lap, not bad so far. Well, looks like Turnbull got a stop go. That may be for jumping the gun. Ooh. Looks like Carpenter just dropped the ball. Or maybe just a wheel on a track. Who knows? Am I missing something here, boys? I am missing something here, aren't I?
I know what happened. So basically, Kasia, the guy completely missed his braking point and ploughed into Bruchitz. So, in that whole sort of kerfuffle, obviously he got a drive-through and the race was restarted because it's not really fair, really. Because it caused a massive pile-up for no reason. So, that's why they did a race start just to neutralize things. So now what we have to do is for everyone just to be careful, okay? Like, we can't be missing breaking points at the start. Like, that is not even a question because you have 20, 25, almost 30 different cars near you ready to pounce, you know? So it's just not very good to then miss your breaking point and completely screw everyone's race.
Yeah, if you're going to miss your braking point, plow into the wall, not another car.
Like, there's no reason
But anyway,
to.
that is racing. That happens sometimes. Even the best.
See, this is the thing with sim racing, though. You can restart it and everything will be neutralized. That's the good thing about it. That any sort of unfairness can be dealt with. But such is the cruelty that Daniel now he's lost all his rhythm. He he has to find
Well,
that mojo in him again.
the actual loser out of this is Pelton
How so?
because he was starting to pull away from Carpenter.
But I feel like if he has that pace, he'll be able to get past Carpenter anyway, isn't it?
Well, no, because Carpenter knows how he drives into the first corner now.
Well, true. That's
Carpenter
true.
knows that the Audi is quick off the line.
Fantastic acceleration, huh?
Oh Lord! Boom! So let's try and not have any little accidents on this first lap. Can we second lap? Guys can actually get around just a catch. I will do what I can, as I say, to give a whole pack bit of a showcase, but as you can appreciate, we've got an hour on the board today. Might not get everybody, but I will do. Depends on rate. No, but perfectly honest, we know that the racing is going to be all over the place. I'm going to say all over the place. It's going to be in the front, it's going to be in the back, it's going to be in the all the times that we got in practice, going to see little bits, little groups getting together, having their little battles within their time. So what's going to happen is I'm going to try and stay on as much action as I can. And if you, my good sir, just keep watching around, if you see anything special, shout out the car number or position. Try and get over there as quick as I can. Sound like a plan?
Very nice though, right now.
There you go.
Everything's all good now. I mean, it seems to be like Cage has learned his lesson.
Hopefully. Hopefully. I don't have access to chat, you see. So I'm just sort of.
That's nothing to do with the chat though. No, nothing to do with the chat. It's just
Hello. Right, so here we go again. 6 and 7. Here we go. Are we going to see the same again? Is the Audi going to manage to get that breakaway? Well, it's it, break. He did fight hard. Right. And he managed to get in the front on the first corner, and he kept it there. Timu put a wheel, lost a bit of the out there. Lead put himself into the clutches of the Bentley, I think it was actually. A big yellow Bentley. So we shall see what is going on right now with this race. Here we go. Last couple of corners.
Right.
Here we go. Team move. Our boys leading everybody away. As going into New Holland. Backing him up. Go.
He's really controlling the pack.
Doing it well at the minute. See, here we go. There's the safety car, and away we go. Green light. Is the Audi going to manage to get the drop?
Pelton gets a better start right there. Look at that. Gains a whole lot of time and has more top speed. Outbrakes. Does he outbrake him? No. Carpenter stays right slap back to the right of him.
Ho, ho, ho.
Fantastic defending there from Carpenter.
That's what you want to see. Definitely what you want to see in life.
Meanwhile, Bruchitz is he had to defend heavily from Smith, who goes a little bit wide into the slow section, allowing Bruchitz to then get back into third place.
Don't forget, folks, right now, this is where ACC goes up the wall with its timing, because we haven't got an absolute Scooby-Doo what's going on. And it looks like...
Why does Fall of AC shows his first place?
ACC. It's great. Fantastic. But look at that. Smith is in... Smith? Good God.
Wow,
Peloton is in first. I wish I could get a
faster.
replay. I really do wish I could get replays. But we have an Audi in first, the Lexus in second, and a Porsche in third, with the Bentley of Van der Poel in fourth. Mr. Smith, he's actually in fifth. So I'm not doing too badly with the top 10. But here we go. So he managed to get it again. Here we go. Oh, a bit of touching at the back there. I did see it, but I didn't see which two cars it was. Here we go in the middle now. Top 10. Don't tell me we've got a yellow. We got a safety car now.
Aye, aye, aye. What happened? What actually happened now again?
Well, I think it was actually at the back this time, which is why it might be just safety car. Problem is, I can't see the safety car. Well, sorry, I can't see the chat. Even though there is the safety car, I can't see it. So, right now, I really do wish I'd had more practice over Christmas. So, we've had one restart. Now we're on our safety car. Probably 2 or 3 laps under the safety car. And then we will get going again. Fran, can you keep an eye out, see when the safety car's going in, please?
Will do.
Right, well, we just seen there. Oh, what's it? It's all over the place. Now, actually, the quickest man on track. Going all over the place. Best at the moment is probably around a 226. Looking at it, that's actually 6, 7, and 8 that are getting in the 226s. Actually, it's Dan Smith and Elliot Savage. They both managed the 226 there. So here's the pit window. Let's see here. Look at that. Are you gonna do it, Archie? Wiggle buddy, yes. What he usually does is, if we have, okay, we do seem to have somebody else off there in the background. Seem to have hooked off completely. Oh, going on there. But usually this is where Hornchy, over the last couple of races, he pops in, gives himself a full tank, fresh set of boots, and away he goes again.
He has supreme tyre management skills. I'll give you that.
He does. I mean, he does the whole race on one set of bloody tyres. At the moment, he's not looking at it. Right now, we've got a stop and go penalty of 4 car 77.
Fury, for whatever reason, and a drive-through for Van der Linden.
Yeah, Van der Linden's got
Very
a drive
interesting.
through. Must have been one of those cars, maybe in the goods at the. But we do have some cars coming in, and one of them is Orchie. And
Of course. Neuwirth is coming in, so Vauxhall,
Carpenter.
Hayes, Carpenter, Bridget, so they're all
Bridget.
coming in.
Ooh. Couple of the leaders are going for it. Orchie, as I say, Hunchy's in there
The
as
pit
well.
is open way later though.
Pardon?
Why is it? the
Why is
pit
it open
window
so early?
Closes.
We have a
Yeah, it's
15-minute
open
pit
now.
window.
Ah, very interesting.
It can really spice everything up. It really can.
You can say that again. Neuwirth's just coming in for a quick fuel stop, no, not fuel. Just a quick tyre stop, I think. I don't think he's had any fuel because that was a quick stop.
Right.
People start to plough out the pits, and Pelton has stayed out.
He has. Both him, Van der Waal, Smith, and Savage. They've all stayed out. 86, car 86, Peel, and he's also stayed out as well. How have we done? Car number 4, Jack's favourite at the moment. He's got himself up into the top 10 now with all of the shenanigans that have gone on in the pit stops that have happened first round.
He said it's yellow.
Yeah. Don't worry about me. I just sit here talking about shit. Right, so it looks like he's backing them up. Is that lovely safety car going to be in the pits this turn round? I think he is. Here we go. Backing them up, backing them up. Now we know the Bentley does have a good boot as well. Oh, Pelton's gone for it early. Nicely done. He picks up a nice little gap between himself and Van der Waal. Now we've got to see how everybody else manages cars. Like we have some of
Back in business.
some of the faster cars lower down in the order right now. Daniel Brunschitz and Carpenter, Una 16th, 17th and 18th, as you can see right now. So we've got to watch. Our pack has changed slightly. Mid pack has now become the front pack. Back pack has become the mid pack. Front pack, a lot of that has become the mid pack.
Hey yo. That's fairly confusing, huh?
Yep. I'm trying to make a head and the tail of it. Definitely.
All I know is that net-wise, I think Pelton, if he does pit now, he'll lose out. So he has to go long, wait for Carpen and Bridges, all their tyres to sort of wear off, and then pit, and then full blast at the end. Right now, pitting will not work.
No, well,
That's the worst idea.
That's the complete, well, whoever didn't pit then.
So, Pelton going for the long strategy right at the start. Carpen deciding, hey look, let's just pit in right now, and let's just conserve the tyres, conserve fuel, and then set myself up for track position in the future, and give myself that little edge, you know?
Aston Martin just decided to go a bit Tokyo drift on us there. Or at least he managed not to get hit by anyone.
Yeah. Epic.
You know when you're looking for cars, they disappear. Right. So let's get excited. 5 laps in. Looks like all the punts have stopped. 47 minutes.
Let's not jinx that. Let's not jinx it. We know what happens.
47 minutes on the board. Let's go back to our leader, see how he's doing. Right now, he is pulling out quite a good lead on the second place man, Van der Waal, in the Bentley, who was running about 5th, I think, at the beginning.
Yeah, Van der Waal doesn't have the pace to beat Pelton though.
No, not at the moment.
He's in the position that he's supposed to be in right now. I think going long is probably the best option for Van der Waal and Schmidt right now, because they don't have the pace to compete with Brunschitz and that.
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee you that.
Well, right now, Carpenter, Brunschitz and Huna are 14th, 15th and 16th respectively, so they're moving the way through the pack as we speak. They have 46 minutes to look, and in fact Carpenter has just got the fastest lap of the race with a 1:45.327. Oh, he's beginning to crank it up. Let's see what everybody else does at the back there. Carpenter up to 12th now, scything his way through the traffic. With Daniel Brunschitz trying the same thing, and also Huna as well. .67 being Brunschitz and 43 being Huna, both in the Porsches at the moment.
we go on forward as well, though? See how much they're pushing right now.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second. Round of up. Drive-through penalty on the server. Car 41.
No, 421.
Yeah,
That's
41.
wow. Oh no! He,
He's just
got
put
to
it into
grab
the wall.
track and just-
No.
Yeah, he just put it into the wall. Damn. And that's the end of his race.
Okay, so Van Voort
And there.
gone. Right, so we have Schmidt. Oh, no. Drive-through penalty. He must have picked up his track limits very quickly. To get that drive-through that quickly.
But the thing is, yeah,
Yeah.
no one plows through the wall that quickly just from track limits. Though. He must have had some sort of issue.
Maybe. Won't know unless he gives us the message. But right now we are looking with Schmidt, who's being pushed at the moment by the Ferrari of Savage. Only half a second, but
The guy that they've got the drive-through wasn't for track limits, it was more for the lap monitor, so where everyone crashed on the street.
Roger, right.
Look at that.
Thank you. Oh, here we go. Peloton at the minute is now starting to pull away. 2.8 seconds off, but we have a little battle going on here. Oh, as soon as I say nice little battle, just, you know, drop out a bit. Let's just see how they're doing. Of course, they stop.
Look at Carpenter ploughing his way through the field again. He's having
Ford.
to do it all over.
Oh, 420. Yeah,
Pio
he's in the
Pio's
pits.
giving that a staunch defense though. Oh my god.
Who was that?
Pio. He's defending against Carpenter pretty well. And Carpenter goes out the inside of the first corner and gets to move down. As he should.
Daniel Brunschitz having a bit of a scrap with Turnbull here.
Yeah.
Trying to go on the outside, but that's a ballsy move. Big bull kahunas if we manage that one.
We have a little battle going on with Taser and Lamborn right now. Oh no, we don't anymore because Taser's gone completely wide. Yeah.
Up front we are now 4 seconds.
In the back straight, look at Pio making starting up a move against Carter. Fantastic. Outbreaks himself though, which leaves him vulnerable, and now Carter gets back past him again. So, a bit optimistic there from Pio.
Carpenter sending that Lexus into Tokyo Drift mode. He does like to do that. He certainly does.
Can we get on board on Pio?
Yo.
Car number 30.
Yep, put on him.
He's having a good old battle against Carter. Look at him, he's definitely quicker than him. Look at how much he's gaining through that little right section. Carter going wide, opening the door for Pio to go through. But can he hold on? Because Carter does put on staunch defences and have steam.
Yeah, but I think Carter lost too much.
I think, yeah, he's got the move done, and that leaves Carter vulnerable now.
Well, it's Brunshit behind Carter right now, so
Yeah,
I don't
to be
expect
fair,
that to.
It's smart driving from here, to be fair, though. There's a small battle sizing up between Horchi and Neuwirth at the moment. They're getting through the traffic, but they're also fighting against each other for net track position. And the back markers seem to be really respectful today. I mean, I'm pretty damn happy about that.
Yeah, they are letting
Everyone
the
seems to be nice
faster
and,
cars
awesome.
through. That's for sure. Which is good. It is good. It lets those guys race their race whilst also allowing back markers.
Yeah. And the back markers seem to be pretty quick as well. I mean, bar a few of them, they all seem to be pretty competitive.
Well, they're not doing too bad, are they, at the moment?
Got a few familiar names.
40 minutes.
We've got back markers, we've got Skillery, we've got Foxhall, Clean, we've got Wilson. Good to see you guys.
Let's have a look at the front again.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing as well.
So
Got
Pelton is pulling out the
He's,
stops right now against Savage. Nearly 5
He has
seconds.
to. He absolutely has to. He has to build as much gap as he can, while also mounting his tyres to a stage where he can then hit and then get in front of Carpenter right now. The
What is
ideal
that?
scenario for Pelton at the moment is to either be miles in front of him or be behind him but at a decent enough position to overtake.
We will see, because right now Pelton is beaming down this straight. Carpenter is now up into 7th fastest man on the track at the moment, again with 1:45.022.
So that is an indication that Carpenter's tyres have finally set in. It took a while.
Mr. Daniel Brunshit, his fastest is 1:45.607. And who else was there? Hodgie. He's doing a 1:46 at the moment.
If Carpenter wants to really get through the field and smash Belton out of the park, what he needs to do is in the next sort of 25 minutes, conserve his tyres, and then for the last 15 minutes, quali laps. Just full on quali laps.
Well, at the moment, unfortunately, I can't get all up runs. Nope. Still on the soundboard. Oh well. It was worth a shot. But as we see, present moment, Carpenter is scything his way through. Let's see how he goes. At the present moment, we have our lonely Merc up in 5th at the present moment. So there you go for you guys.
I'm surprised that Daniel Brunshitz hasn't used his Merc. He's rapid in that mode.
Oh, he is, but unfortunately for him, he started in the Porsche this season, didn't he? He wanted to try something different. Yeah. Crazy man. And we have 86. I believe that was one we also wanted to look at. Or English. Peeling. Lucas Peeling. Not doing too badly at the moment. Keeping.
No, I'm a fan of Peelan because he's a flag bearer to BMW. He's my favourite driver for that one reason.
Well, at the moment he's trying to push up on Wozniak.
And you cannot tell me that that livery of that BMW isn't amazing.
I like it.
It's similar, yeah, to IMSA. Do you know Turner Motorsport?
No, not off the top of my head, but then again, I don't remember their record.
But yeah, this car reminds me of that Turner Motorsport IMSA car. It's so good. And Halo seems to really be reeling in Virginia. And he getting enough slipstream to make a move into the first corner. Let's have a look. Nah, he can't.
No, he's
And
too
I'll tell
far
you
away.
why. It's because the M6 is a massive car. So there's not as much torque as the McLaren, but it has great top speed.
Well, you say that, look at the Bentley at times.
The Bentley is
Yeah,
different,
that's
I think.
true. Actually, if you look at chat, that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, well done.
Like,
It's the Alonso Renault F1 days.
yeah.
Days when I actually watched F1.
Oh no, it's not good enough anymore.
So, it's not that it's not good enough, it's just become 2-horse race. McLaren, Mercedes and Red Bull.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
I do love this battle though.
Which one? We got a couple.
Peelan. I'm watching Peelan right now. Let's have a look and see if there's any other battles going on. I don't think there is because, I mean, everything's in a sort of like stalemate position, I feel like, right now.
Yeah.
I did stick to being with Peelan, okay? In terms of the onboard, because that's the battle that's the most interesting at the moment.
Looking back, excitement. Well, what am I saying? Excitement. 4 and 5. Carpenter trying to make a move from 6th up into 5th. There he was. Just coming into turn 1. It's not going to be this one. In fact, let's quickly get on to him. Ready to fucking roll. So this is
Right now.
this is
I mean,
a,
it's a good battle.
this is a fight
Look at
for
that.
position. So
Side by side into right hand kick. Oh my goodness me. And Carpenter makes that move down. Sumptuous move there.
nice car control by both cars there, Cleaver and Carpenter. Very
Maybe,
nice
keeping
indeed.
it clean, very clean. Very respectful driving at the moment. I really do love this.
Right
See,
now,
this is what I love about motorsport. When drivers have respect for each other and they're racing flat out, this is what I love.
well, right now he is heading for car 86, and Brunschitz is trying to make his way up to Cleaver as well. So got Newworth after Brunschitz, but the gaps at the minute are not giving us much to.
Pelton pits. Pelton is in the pits. So, let's have a look to see where he'll come out after his pit stop.
Well, there's
Will he be
Timu.
ahead of Carpenter? Will
Nope.
he be behind him? Will he even
Timu
be
has
behind
just
that
gone
player?
through.
Let's have a look.
Timu's gone through.
My goodness me. This strategy really hasn't worked out. Oh gosh. Let's have a look.
ACC really does need to keep it. We have real difficulty. Right now we have Wozniak in the McLaren, followed by our BMW, car
So
86.
finished, and Pelton comes out in 8th, 7th. Wait, so net-wise, where would he be?
Looks like he's 9th at the moment. Nope, 11th.
It's
10th.
a net. It's a gross 11th right now. Net, he's probably more closer. There's two hasn't pitted yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's happening? He's so behind now.
Yep.
Alright, so he'll be making at least sort of like 6 or 7 positions from here.
He's
So
got
there's
to.
sort of it's a net like 7th or 6th right now.
I don't agree. 13. Yes.
And Peelan dives into the pits. Do his pit stop for the race. And as we reach halfway distance, we find Timu in net first place.
There's our little Mercedes, car number 4. Not doing too badly, getting himself some time on the boards. Yeah, I know, Agster. I'm just gonna call you Stoner. I like that. I go Stoner.
I know, Stoner, you are unbelievably right, mate. I mean, let's just see how it goes.
So, Wozniak now is in first, Carpenter in second, Cleaver is in
2 seconds.
third, fourth is Brunshit, fifth is Newwood, sixth Pio, seventh is Haunchy Huna. Not worked out too badly for him. And then we are down to, let's see, where was our leader? Our leader at the moment, or was our leader, missed. I've lost him. Pelton is down in 13th. Now he has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars in front of him who need to pit. So from 13th, that will still put him in 5th.
Look at Carpenter setting purples after purples after purples after purples.
And he is rather. Let's have a look. Unknowns in pits. Oh, that's good. Right now we have 21 cars on track, so we have lost 5-ish. Yeah, we've lost about 5 cars at them. Oh.
Well, to be fair, 24 drivers out of 29 is a solid turnout. Like in terms of staying on track.
Well, 21 because we have got the safety car in there.
Yeah.
The peloton is starting to side this way back through the field.
Yeah. He's got superior pace against everyone else because he's on the fresher tyres. And right now, he can push it.
Can't wait to see the end of this race. Carpenter, Brunshitz, Kuna, Newwood. They're all going to be there. Pelton's going to be starting to push at the backside of them. Down. Wrong. Oh, okay. Right, well, here we go. Pelton is fighting at the moment for position with Zanelli, who then lets him through. All went wide. One of the two. Who can tell? I can't. I'm crazy. And don't forget our leaders at the moment. The one thing that they really do have to watch is their track limits. I've seen it before now. But right now, Karpinen is first, second is Brunshitz, third is Newwood, fourth is Honchi, who the four guys who went for those first pit stops. Seems to be working for them. Fifth is Cleaver. Actually, he's in the pit, so that doesn't count. Actually, Peloton is now in fifth as everybody else starts to make their pits. Cleaver, unfortunately, has got to stop and go 30 seconds on speed in the pit lane, we think.
And it's always the pit lane. You gotta watch out.
So easy to do, though. You miss the button, or you press the button
so
a little
difficult.
too early.
Just a little too early, or maybe a little bit too late on the brakes in the pit lane.
Yeah,
That also could happen.
well, that's probably what has happened for Cleaver. But Peloton now has got a proper fight on his hands. That is some heaven.
It's approaching Portugal right now.
For about 30 seconds. From Carpenter to Peloton at the moment. I think, roughly, in my calculations. 27 seconds, there you go. It wasn't that far off. Not bad for an old man who hasn't got much to bring. Coming up to 22 minutes to go. What can we see? We only have one car at the moment who hasn't pitted, and that is Mr. Wesley Baker.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's 4 cars that haven't pitted yet, but to be honest, even if they do pit, they'll
Roll
when
back
they do
end.
pit, they will fall back to the back end. So right now, I don't think we should be focusing on that. What we should be focusing on is Pelton right now.
You're not watching the same thing I'm watching then, are you? Because I have been focusing on Pelton.
Yeah, no, I've been focusing elsewhere on the grid, mate.
That's what your job is, my young man.
Yeah.
You're my ears, because I'm too blind and too stupid to be able to do it. Well, and I've got the cameras. Right now, Pelton trying to make up this gap. He's got, what, 30, as I said, 27 seconds up to our man in first. Carpenter. He's got 10 seconds on Daniel.
It'll be very, very difficult to get to Carpenter, though, from Pelton. It's going to be very, very difficult.
Is he going to be, do you think he's going to be able to make the podium?
Podium's a bit more tangible, but for the win, I don't think it's possible. Because you have to gain a rate of seconds per lap. Not even hundreds, tenths.
Well, let's have a
You
look.
seconds a lap.
Pelton's last lap was a 145.362. That's not much slower than what his fastest lap overall has been his fastest lap has actually been a 1:45.360. But problem is, Karpinen at the moment is running on 1:45.640. So Karpinen's running the same as Helson at the moment. It's going to be very difficult for him to get up there. But if we have a look at Newworth is running a 1:46.57. So in theory, he is pulling seconds from these guys, from Newworth, Kuna. Gotta wait and see. Saying that he's gained 3 seconds. Last look. Who were trying to get back in fighting terms with Daniel in that little Porsche. Can the Aston Martin do it?
Brunchitz is really known for being a good defender.
Oh, he is.
So,
Mr. Baker, you are the only man right now who has not pitted. Get in there before you get that 130-second penalty at the end.
he's got a very light. His pace isn't very good right now. So I don't know why he's staying out there.
Some people forget they've got a pit.
The longer you wait to pit, the more you're hampering yourself.
Hey, you never know, because like you say, he knows roughly where he should be in the pack. And, you know, fight that way. Hence, he's got 21 seconds between him and Theo. Looking at this, Brunchitz is not being able to get anywhere near Karpinen, but Newwood is being able to get it's Daniel. Slowly though. But our peloton is passing that time down.
Fast as that.
Okay, guys, let's see what
I
he
think
got.
Brunchitz might just be saving tyres though, isn't it?
Well, Mr. Peloton, 1:44.80.
Oh, we know Pelton won't be saving tyres at this rate. In 17 minutes, he'll be doing quali laps.
Get that, a 1:44.890. Did race. Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
We'll get an extra point for that as well.
Yeah.
Twelve seconds. Actually, what am I saying? 12, 18 seconds. In Pelton. I don't think this is gonna. I don't think he's gonna get that. I don't think it's gonna hit.
But so Brunchitz, oh no, massive crash right here. Brunchitz in an effort to try and get past Carter, they both collide, and then in the haste to get back onto the track, another car makes contact with Brunchitz, and now look at him. His car is stricken. He's going into the pits right now, but that's his race over. Like, there's no way his race is going to be recovered from here.
No, he's just dropping
That
down. I
is
think that's
terrible.
game over for Daniel again. What are you doing, Danny boy?
That's such an unfortunate way to end this race. So look, so Carter has just pitted, I suppose.
Yeah, Polo, we've got a
Bridget,
we've got a filter
Bridget-
problem at the moment, so sorry about that. For those of you who are joining us, unfortunately, yes, we have a sound issue at the moment. My amp seems to be playing up, so I've got to do some homework after this one. But welcome to the stream anyway, Polo. Enjoy what we have. Mr. Carter has got a drive-through. Yes, we do see it. It can be surprising, yes. But doesn't he have a sexy robot voice? Come on. Come on, Fran, give us some more.
Oh dear. I mean, I'm still very disappointed, really, because Carter really should have given Bridget more room.
Well, Carter's
That was hype. Like, Bridget, obviously, because Carter's trying to defend, obviously, but he doesn't need to. He's not racing Bridget. Admittedly, Bridget went for a slightly more optimistic traffic overtake move, but like, Carter really should have given him more room. And in the haste of everything, two cars managed to collide with Bridget. So it's a kerfuffle that really didn't need to happen.
Oh,
It
that's
really didn't.
usually the way it goes. What was that? That's about 14 minutes left, yeah? No,
Yeah.
15 minutes left. So right now we are Peloton. Is he gonna make that now? Is he gonna be able to get past Huna? Okay. Is he now indeed? We're watching Huna at the moment. Let's see. We can't actually. Is that did look like Peloton in the back there? Let's have a look. Let's see where Peloton is at the moment. It was Peloton.
Peloton is gaining.
This definitely is a case of the back markers are gonna do some. Are gonna determine, shall we say, the last place on podium. I think.
I think for Peltonen, right now, if he's lucky, he'll get third place.
If he's lucky, he'd have to be very lucky at the moment.
But yeah, I think going long at the start screwed him over.
Yeah, Brunchitz is still in the pits. It looks like it. Whether he comes out again, I don't know. Right, we're coming up for 10 minutes. Any particular cars? Which I will say YouTube, but I can't see your chat neither. Don't mind. I am old. Technology, what am I to say? I know, and then they put me in charge of the cameras. What can I say?
Chat, any wild predictions for the last sort of 10 minutes of this race?
Is
Anything you want to give us?
Okay, is Pelton gonna get third? What does
How
chat
likely is it for you that
right?
Pelton will gain third position away from
At the
Una?
minute, got a very
He's-
big fight on his hands because he's really got to pull in Huna. Right? Huna at the moment doing 148. Pelton last lap was a 147.7. So there's a bit of a time difference between the two. Oh, that's in my head again. Newworth now out on his own. 9 minutes, 9.5 minutes to go. Is Newworth going to keep this second place? Is Huna going to keep third? That's the question.
It's unlikely.
Because
It's
Also-
that Pelton will overtake Una. So I
Well-
don't think because it's too much distance to gain. So
I don't know because
you've got
just now
like-
Pelton's just done a 47.5 from 147.752. Huna
thing
has
is,
replied with a 147. So timing
So-
wise,
let's say so. Who did you say Una had like 148?
no 147 on last lap.
So 147, and then Pelton had the 147 as well, right?
No,
Six.
just
So-
46.
In these last few laps, because I think there will be around 6-7 laps left in the race. Let's just say that. So he's gaining about like a second per lap. And right now, the gap between Huna and Pelton is 12 seconds. So we'll say that, okay? Right now, mathematically, Pelton won't even get close to Huna by the end of the race. I think he'll still be 2 or 3 seconds behind by the end of the race.
You reckon?
So, unless Pelton does a madness and pulls 3 seconds a lap or something, very highly unlikely.
Fortunately, yes.
These tires and fuel, they aren't low enough or nice enough to pull proper poly laps. So it's a tricky one, very tricky one.
10 seconds for Suter. I'm guessing that's for a incident somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know where that was or what happened, but in fact, let me have a look.
Is he in the pits? He is in the pits.
I guess he's serving the penalty, but I don't get why you'd want to do that in the pits. Right, let's have a look, shall we? Right. Lap 25. What?
What? Last lap from Pelton was a 145.
So Sutu looks to be defending Pio, and through the back straight he outbraked himself and punted Pio out.
But Pio's got a drive through now.
Pio's got drive through.
Yeah,
What for?
I don't know. Just says drive through.
That's confusing.
Not off, mate. Welcome to JL Motorsports and a set of corsa competizione. As good as this game is, sometimes.
Yeah, drive through clean, drive through clean. It may have been due to track limits from a certain course of the competitions themselves, but it was retracted because obviously Pio got punted off anyway. So he had no other option than to go after the track. So,
Yeah, well, as I say, at the course of competizione definitely makes
Set
its
the
own
course
rules
up.
sometimes.
oh well. It's a well-made game.
It is. I'd probably say it's the best GT3 game on the market. Daddy! Yes, we have a robot voice today. Unfortunately, mate, that is my fault. We have an amp issue. And what are you having issues with, Danny boy? Anybody who comes on the mic at the moment will actually be robot voice. Oh, mate, for some reason my amp is just giving everybody else robot voice. I do apologise for that. We have 4 minutes, not for 4 minutes left on the race. Carpenter first in that Lexus. Newwood second. Aston Martin third is Hooner. Now those three took a early pit stop. And we had that first, well, our only safety car of the race. So they took it. They got it. Pelton has been trying to play catch up. He didn't go with them.
Pelton wanted to go long and try
at the
provide
moment,
a push at the end, but right
he's
now,
only 6 seconds off Hooner. Well, he is pulling that time.
Impossible, because with 3 laps to go, you can never, ever. No, it's not even 3 laps anymore. It's 2 laps to go, and you will never, ever be able to pull 2 seconds per lap and still make an overtake.
3 seconds a lap. He'd have to pull back in 2 laps. So, but other than that, it's been a decent race today. Thank you very much, folks. I will now be concentrating on the top 3, as you would expect this close, unless there is another fight, which I just spotted there. Peelan.
There's Peelan and Zeniak. Let's see what that battle amounts to, because they are very close to each other right now.
Yeah.
This battle's been raging for ages, really.
Hey, you could have told me we'd have watched this at least.
Oh no. Like before, like maybe 10 laps ago, this was it. But like, people pitch in and then
Yeah, Danny, it was working for you though. That's the thing. I don't know what it is with you and JL. I really don't. Watch you racing everywhere else, you big fan. You come into JL. That happens. Thank you driving with us anyway, because it is a pleasure to watch. I enjoy watching. Not that I'm a stalker or anything.
Zeniak seems to be really reeling in Peter right now. He's on the back straight. Let's see if the slipstream will help. I don't think he's far enough.
No, I think right now
he's not close enough, innit?
Yeah, short of a little take. It is the leader right now. Timo is just coming up. So this is the penultimate lap.
Oh, look at that! Look at that though. Zeniak is really reeling him in through the long right-hand section. Look at that.
I would do, but I'm just watching the leader.
Very close.
Leader is on the final lap. So here we go to
And
the
it's 40 seconds away until the race ends. Carpenter is on the final lap. Let's watch him.
now I'm watching.
And I think the podium is pretty much set right now.
Yeah, the only battle that we've got at the moment is car 86. Mr. Peelan, Lucas Peelan, and Matthias Wozniak. Car 19. If I am butchering your names, I do apologise, gentlemen. But he's been able to get up behind him there due to a back marker. Their final lap is going to be a good one. Got to keep an eye on this boy. He's the leader.
Yeah.
But the only battle we've got is there.
Zeniak is so close to Peelan though. Look at him. Don't worry about it though.
Last lap for these guys now.
Is Zeniak close enough to Peelan to side up a move? Will he make a dive bomb? No, he won't. Very mature racing right now. As Carpenter goes through into the chicane section.
Yep, so we are now.
Last braking zone. Into the first little bit, second bit, and he goes across the line with a little drift and goes on to win the Barcelona Sprint Championship race. What a fantastic result from him. Pitting in early and dominated for the rest of the race. Plowed through the field, even with everything going on around him. That's a sound victory in my eyes.
Yep.
Well done, team.
Newworth coming in. He's just
And
coming through the
solid-
chicane now. Solid drive from Newworth. Solid
Yep,
drive
solid
from
second place.
Hooner as well.
Yeah. Look
They've all driven well today.
Uh, just a word of sort of sorry for Pelton right here. No, actually, what? Pelton has gotten past Portugal.
What?
How? How?
Ow! You've got
Wow.
2 minutes to find out.
Yeah, I'll have a look now. Oh my god,
He did it!
what a guy!
Look at that. I was watching little face back here, which they've stayed in the same position. Peel, Wozniak, and Peeling.
I think Hooner just lost all his pace on the last sort of 2 laps.
Hooner's last lap was a 1:49.485.
Ouch.
So he
Yeah,
did.
that's not a
He
very good
lost
lap.
3 seconds a lap to him.
Pelton made a really nice move though to get past him.
That's tyres for you, that.
Yeah, no, that is just straight lack of grip. Literally zero grip for him. Pelton made it look easy. Yeah, but Hooner just unstable.
Yeah, I think Hooner's tyres must have just absolutely gone
Yeah.
right at the end there. Well,
Fantastic result for Pelton. Commiserations to Hooner Horchie. He did a fantastic job
they are
throughout this race.
very
To
good.
get that third
Dominique,
place snatched away from him is, yeah,
well, Dominique,
it's
he
really
deserved
the way you want to see it.
what we seen. So, what we seen of him, he deserved. So the cars now, well, like Carpenter's decided to go all crazy on us. But here we go. The leader now. If I can get this. Oh, it's okay. Right, whoops. Well, that might go. Hey, that go.
Hey,
Go! Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is our podium. First is Emu Carpenter. Second is Mr. Newith in that Aston Martin. Very good drive from him. Mr. Pelton. Again, very good drive. Very good drive. You were fighting for the lead all the way through. Maybe you should have gone with the boys. Got in on that pit stop.
And there's the big man, Tom Jansen.
Oh yes, here comes the
Look at
safety
that.
car now.
Yeah. Just completely block Carpenter.
Now,
There's an apology from Kaiser in the chat. He goes, "Hey everybody, I want to sincerely apologise for the accident at the first start. This is my first lead race, and the adrenaline was high. I missed my braking point. In retrospect, I should have stayed just behind the car that was behind me."
don't
So, yeah,
worry, Justin. Everybody learns. That's the thing,
Yep.
mate. Everybody learns.
Kaiser, if you're watching this, don't worry. Use this as a lesson for next race. All is good.
In fact, actually, what have we got for our next race? Next race.
Well done, guys. I mean, this was a fantastic race.
A very good race again. As I say,
And as we wrap it up, it's time for interviews, right?
I don't know because of our robot voices today. I don't think it'd be fair
Okay.
on the people who are listening to us.
Yes, fair.
I'm just trying to get the sprint info for next time. Give me the next race. Where's the next race? Next race is the 29th. My God, look at that guy going sideways. He really does like that car. Next race is Brands Hatch on the 29th.
Uh-oh. I may race in that. I like that track. I do love Brands Hatch so much. Look at these donuts. Just unbelievable donuts from is that Carpenter?
Carpenter's not doing donuts, mate. He's just going sideways.
These donuts are impressive.
Well, we've seen a very good race today.
Yeah. It's I
Very
really
good
did enjoy the
indeed.
race.
I'll pull.
Yeah, that,
Oh, okay. I'll do some we'll do some interviews then because the guys are waiting in there. So let me see. I'll have to pull you in. Da-da-dee. Punchy, have a quick chat with you.
All the time.
Punchy, what happened at the
Of
end
course,
there,
you
sir?
do. Yeah, what happened?
The tires were constantly scrubbing, and the left front was 1 psi over the octane. So that's
That's
what happened. Just like
unlucky,
in
Brett.
Denver. Yeah.
Unlucky, mate. Because you did seem like a podium was pretty damn clear for you. I mean, you deserved it, but yeah, I guess staying in for that extra lap didn't really work out for you.
I didn't. Well, I hope this race will be better. I mean, I came to this weekend knowing that this would be my worst track in the whole season. So considering that this is the worst track for me, I'm happy with the results.
That's fair enough. The fourth place is definitely a position to be respected.
Yeah, King win the championship.
Congratulations. Commiserate, yeah, exactly.
Right.
Neuwerf, I'd like to ask you a few questions because you had a pretty damn clean race, keeping in second place the entirety of the time. How did it go? In your perspective?
It went really well. Obviously, at the start was the usual pit stop, under the safety car.
Uh-huh.
We used our experience to take it because we now know how powerful it is. And from
Yeah.
there, I knew that my car is a lot better on the tires than the Porsche. So I wasn't pushing too much. I put on high TC and I was just trying to save it as much as possible, the tires. And avoided all trouble with back markers. Sadly for Daniel, that didn't happen for him. And took it home. So it was nice and clean for me.
Yes, you did well indeed.
Well
That
done.
were you going to pit that early, or did you just think I'll jump in with the guys going early?
Yeah, definitely. I was thinking if I see the Porsche and the Lexus into the pits, then I'm gonna pit as well because I got the tire advantage from the Aston Martin. But if there was no safety car, I would go just half half.
Right. Okay. Oh, that safety car really is doing it. Oh, spicing things up for us, really. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
but we are at Brands Hatch next week. Not next week, the week after.
Just a quick announcement from Tom, just basically highlighting his disappointment because this race wasn't as clean as it could have been. And we all sit here, we want to have a good time, of course. We know that we're all racing, it's adrenaline, but at the same time, we have to have respect for each other on track. And some people today proved that that wasn't a concept that was familiar to them. So I
Yes,
will
well,
say,
I've, well, I've,
next race, I really do
but
sincerely
that's
request
just it,
that
Pran.
you use your brains when you race because we're all trying to have fun here.
Pran.
And right now, it's not fun anymore because as soon as you restart a race completely, the whole flow changes. Everything completely turns on its head, and we don't want that to happen under any circumstances. So,
That's
just the
racing.
next time,
That's
just
why
please be wary.
the JL League is open to anybody. So we have people of good quality, and we have people who are brand new into the sim racing fraternity. So sometimes brains aren't where they're supposed to be. Brains are usually in the left foot, and they should be in the head. But they
Yeah.
learn. As what is it my
Um,
friends used to say? First time it's a mistake, the second time you're doing it on purpose. As long as you don't do it
yeah,
on purpose,
exactly.
that's all that matters. But next
Mhm.
week,
But yeah, I mean, next week we'll have a clean race.
That's
Uh, use people like Horchi, use people like Neuwirth, Brunschips, use people like them as a benchmark. See how they race, develop an understanding, and then go from there.
I actually don't recommend using me as a benchmark because then you will have terrible tire wear.
Well, I mean, just as racecraft, then it just like
I know.
respect founders. So
right? Well, you two, Porgy, oh, I've got Peelan in here as well. Where did
yeah,
Peelan
we've
drop
got
in
Peelan
from?
the BMW wagon. Yeah, boy.
Yes, the
Lovely.
blue and yellow Beamer.
Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. How's your race, mate?
Oh, really intense. Honestly, the track is just intense, really. Had a great battle with the McLaren ahead. We both made mistakes and swapped places every time, and we just couldn't get past each other until one of us made a mistake. So, yeah, that was really fun.
It looks fun, and I really, really love how you and Roseniak, I don't know how you say his name, but oh my god, that battle was intense because I still,
Yeah,
every time I looked at it, it was you two just plugging away at each other, just one after another, overtake, overtake, overtake.
yeah, no, that's really how it went, and
So,
I really had to be careful because in the fast hairpin, or actually the really slow hairpin in sector 3, he braked so much earlier than me. I really had to watch out, like, because I almost got into the back of him, and I was like, all right, I need to watch my braking points because this is getting real close, a little bit too close for comfort.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So,
but I really enjoyed the racing, and you two were very, very respectful with each other as well. So that made me feel very, very happy. And to see a BMW on the field, like especially the M6. Like, who races the M6? There's no one else.
I mean, probably next season I'll be running the M4. It's probably just, it's just because
Yeah, the M4, it's just easier, isn't it? It's just easier.
It's easier. It's also just more competitive. And but I must say, our team just drove the M6 like ever, and we just loved the car.
Yeah.
We loved how it handled. It isn't the quickest car for hot lapping, but in a race, like nobody gets past you on the straight, so it's great for racing.
It's, yeah. I mean, I really do appreciate when someone comes in with a car that's not really suited for quali, and then you gain all the time back, all the time.
Yeah, that's why we love it.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. Like, because you provided us with an unbelievable battle to commentate on.
Well,
and I think for me and Diallo, when I say that this race has been pretty damn good for us.
I hope that next round, Brands Hatch, I believe. I get more battles with Elliot in the Ferrari and the McLaren, because our pace is actually the same, and we were very respectful. But honestly, when it really comes down to it, in a track I can overtake, I'm not scared to push elbows, just a little bit door to door. So I'm really interested in how next round will go.
Well, so
well done, mate.
So am I. So that's the 29th. But don't forget, folks, in the middle of that, we have the 8 hour of Imola. Oh my God, I've got 8 hours of trying to commentate again. Let's hope I've got somebody sat besides me. Hopefully Pran will be there. And he won't be racing. Right.
I don't think I'll be racing.
Good.
I don't think I'll be racing. I don't have anyone to race with, so...
Good, because I need somebody to help me with Imola. Right. Well, with that, we are going to say thank you very much for everybody who has been watching today. Thank you to all the drivers, both good and bad. Your first time, your 10th time, doesn't really matter, as long as you enjoyed yourself and you didn't feck it up too badly. But we will see you next time at Imola next week. Same time, same places. Thank you very much. And hopefully we won't have robot voices.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Thank you very much.
Have a great weekend, guys. And have a great time watching whatever other race, because the Virtual Le Mans series, and there's a bunch of other things going on right now that you can probably watch.
Either a Le Mans race series for me. Right, well, we will speak to you next week, and let's go for it and see what happens. See you next week. Thank you very much.
Savage.